John and I formed BKA more than 25 years ago, and since then it has grown to the office of 30 people at the moment. We believe now is an appropriate time to recognise the contribution that 4 of our staff members have made over a long period of time. The four new directors are Najla, Mark, Sylvina and Alison. Alison has been with BKA for more than 13 years and joined us as a recent graduate from Newcastle University, where she was the top architecture student. She will now become the director of the Newcastle office. Mark has been with us for 16 years. He's spent 3 or 4 years in Dubai when we were stationed there, but more recently he's working on 140 apartments in Epping and a university project for Western Sydney at Penrith. Sylvina joined BKA approximately 16 years ago, and during that time she has had 3 children and located in various locations, but she's now in Byron Bay, and that has prompted us to open up an office in that location. Najla's been with BKA for 16 years. Currently she's working on a very exciting project at the University of Technology, which is a new course for animation. Animal Logic is providing the course for UTS, and the unusual thing about the project is that they basically work in the dark. So all the ceilings, walls, materials, fabrics are basically all black. I guess we're taking the opportunity now to reward those people, because we feel that the office is in a position where this is warranted. Our reputation in the profession is progressing and becoming quite significant, and therefore I think it's a good time to bring these people into a higher position in the firm. And I think that'll also enable the firm to go another step further.
BKA is a Sydney architectural practice. We have offices in Byron Bay and Newcastle as well. We specialise in 4 fields: residential, education, hospitality and hotels, and local government. Drawing's a fundamental thing in our practice. John and I still enjoy drawing. Our day-to-day lives are involved with yellow trace and pencils and pencil pens. We encourage our staff to do it as well, because we think it's a great form of communication, quick communication. Obviously in the digital age, there's computers on every desk, and the architectural software is fantastic these days. We investigate a lot of spaces with them and the general ideas of form and shadows and structure and so forth. The Emmanuel School was a project we did a few years ago, is now complete. The challenge with that school was the Emmanuel School had no play space, or very limited play space, and it was a very sloping site. So that building the brief was to kind of double their play area. So in section we looked at the land, and we cut some two play areas, one on top of each other, and they were flexible spaces that we could use as terraces, as even part of the classrooms. So the inside and outside space kind of morphed in together. We worked with a client on our Asquith project where sustainability was forefront in their brief to us. We managed to use a lot of recycled materials, second-hand cast-off materials, in a fairly innovative and creative way. And that was a challenge, but it was really a challenge we really enjoyed. The Redcliffe project was interesting because there was an ocean that way, a mountain range that way, and obviously everybody wants views of the ocean. The brief's a bit different because they're large units, there's a retiree market there. So our concept started once again from the hand sketches of seeing a form that would maximise that ocean view. We started life with a quick sketch. The client asked us to develop it, and then we went further and worked out every single unit. It was important for our client in terms of return, but also important for us to maximise the site, to make as many units as possible. And I think we got around about 90% with ocean views. The new directors will give us energy and a bit more muscle in handling the amount of work we've got coming up. 2017 looks a really good year for us.